Hello, this is Michelle with some tech tips again, and today I want to show you how you can record your Zoom session so that you can have it for yourself for later, or you could post it online somehow so that you could let your class or your team or whatever see the Zoom session. It could help in cases where people aren't able to be in the Zoom session, but yet they could watch the recorded video of it later. So if you already have Zoom open like you see here, it's just as simple as pushing this record button. You just click the record button, and I did have myself muted since I was using audio in a different way, so I'm going to click unmute myself just because that way the recording will actually have audio on it as well. And then whatever you did while you were in Zoom, I'm going to do a whiteboard just to show that if I was in Zoom and I was doing things on the whiteboard, this part would get recorded, and it wouldn't matter if I had students or team members or whatever in here. Whatever they were doing on the whiteboard would also get recorded in this session. If I want to do something that I really don't want to have recorded for later, I can click the pause button, and the recording will pause. Whatever I do now would not get recorded, so you wouldn't hear me saying this part in the video, or if I did something else, if I shared something that was sensitive that I didn't want people to see later, I could do it while the recording is paused, and then when I'm ready to start recording again, I just click the play button to start recording again, and now you see it says recording. When I'm finished recording, I can click the stop recording button. But I can also end the meeting. So when I'm ready to view my recording, unless you have changed where the recording is stored, and if you don't know if you have, then you probably have not, you should be able to go to the Documents folder, and in the Documents folder, you should have a Zoom folder. And this is the Zoom folder, or this is the folder for the recording that I just made. And inside of here, you see that there are files for only the audio, and there are files for the video. And the reason there are two is, remember that I had stopped recording and then I started it again. That's because I wanted to show you that even if I did not click stop recording at the end when I left the meeting, it still was going to make another video. So this one should be the one that is only for just a few seconds. Just to show that if I was in Zoom. And you can see here is the whiteboard where I was using the whiteboard during the Zoom meeting. And the reason that part of it is black is because I had started this meeting without any video. So if there had been video, it would have also recorded the video. But you see that it actually recorded what I did during the Zoom meeting. So it's that simple. So you could take these files and you could either upload them to YouTube or some other place you have of uploading video files, and you could share them with your class or your team or whatever. So that's how you make recordings from inside Zoom. Now, you may find that there was not a recording button inside your Zoom. And if so, before you start another meeting, you may need to go into Settings on the Zoom page, go into Settings on the left-hand side, and then click the Recording tab, and this part that says Local Recording. Allow hosts and participants to record the meeting to a local file. This needs to be on, and it's blue when it's on. This checkbox says host can give participants the permission to record locally. So you can do that if you want to. Now, if you want to always record every single meeting that you create in Zoom, you could check this one that says record meetings automatically when they start. And if you would like to let people know that it's being recorded, you could actually turn this one on, which lets you be able to tell people that the meeting is being recorded. You can even ask them for their consent to record, and you can also ask the host to confirm before you're starting to record it. And then this particular option allows you to play a notification that it has an audio notification that the meeting is being recorded. So that just lets people know when they join that there's an audio notification that this meeting is being recorded, and they know that in advance. So if you did not have the record button inside Zoom, you probably need to come in and change this setting. If you want to always record, you could change this setting and turn it on, and that way it would always record every meeting you have. When I have gone in to help teachers, I saw a couple of teachers that their meeting was recording and they didn't know how. Let me rephrase that. Their meeting was recording and they didn't know why it was recording. They didn't know that they had told it to record. That's probably one of two things. They probably either have accidentally got this option turned on and it's always recording when they open the meeting, or they simply accidentally clicked that record button at the bottom of the screen and didn't realize they had done it. But either one of those two options may be the reason why your meeting is recording. So it's really fairly simple. You just basically hit the record button. If you don't have a record button, you probably need to change it in settings here. Also, I believe that when you schedule a meeting, you can tell that particular meeting to record even though not all of your meetings are recording. So if I start to schedule a meeting, if you already know how to schedule meetings, I'm not going to go through all these settings up here at the top. That would be something for a different video. But if you check this box, it says automatically record meeting on the local computer before you click save. That means that this particular scheduled meeting would be always recorded, but it wouldn't necessarily record every meeting that you ever have. It would just be this particular one. So if you are scheduling, say you have a class every day and you've scheduled your science class to record every day, if you check this box, that class will record every time you open it, but that will not record everything that you ever do. It will just be this one that is scheduled. So there you go. Recording your meeting in Zoom and saving it for later is really not that hard. It's just basically a matter of clicking the record button or either change it in settings so that it always records. So this has been another tech tip from Michelle, how to record your meetings in Zoom. I'll see you next time.